Allez, salut tout le monde, on se retrouve pour faire la quête Souffle des Alizées. Donc la quête de l'événement qui est en cours dans la version 3.5. Et il y a l'acte 1 qui est sorti. Il est sorti aujourd'hui, il en restant 16 jours. Je crois qu'il y a 3 actes. Donc ça sort aujourd'hui et tous les 2 jours en gros. Donc on va commencer à faire le premier. On est parti et on va voir Catherine, comme d'hab. Qu'est-ce qu'elle va nous dire?
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
Ah oui, ça fait plaisir.
Got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commission. With
Ok,
the
elle a rien.
arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the spring is
Ok.
here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting levied.
Ew.
Putain, tout le monde fait des câlins, c'est
You
fou.
know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get...
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you.
Ok, Sucrose a besoin de nous.
There's something I need your help with.
Whoa,
Ok.
Sucrose? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival spec. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of
Nice one. So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's named the bottle stopped.
Ok, donc le jeu de la bouteille.
But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped.
Ok, qu'est-ce qu'elle a? Une fiole, super.
That a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way,
Le
I
souffle du
can collect
bonheur.
everyone's breaths of joy.
Et oui, Sucrose, elle pète au casque.
Fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Paimon, souffle dedans.
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to...
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Elle a encore faim.
Actually, I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims that... Anyway,
C'est vrai, faut pas que tu
I'm
t'avances
still
trop,
missing
Sucrose.
one...
Oh, is that all you need help with? Fancy, just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy. Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help.
C'est vrai, au moins elle propose des trucs.
So, does it need to be more like a fit?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant... Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh,
Ok, il faut trouver des gens pour faire des bonnes
pretty
actions.
tough given that it's the...
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you really? You have a plan?
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking anyway.
Oui, j'y vais avec ta faim, ouais, Paimon.
If things don't work out, can Paimon
Voilà,
still get
voilà
that
du poulet
sweet
mariné,
madame?
évidemment.
Oh, come on, traveler. This is a festival of gratitude.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
C'est qui?
Be right back.
Ok, reviens vite.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
C'est collé, ouais, voilà, c'est bien ce qui me
Chloe,
semblait.
right? Let's go say hi.
Ok, on va voir ce qu'elle veut, Colley. Fête des Alizées, un rassemblement de visiteurs, ça fait plaisir. Ok, elle est pas partie loin. Il y a tout le monde qui va débarquer.
Hey,
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
you were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was if you
Ok, une
can do
prophétie.
these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
Ah, c'est pas lire.
And what does these things find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never
Ok,
lie.
faut trouver des trucs.
So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look.
Tu
I
vois?
asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but
Oh, it was called the Borb.
that is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like
Mhm.
Do you know her?
Oui, on la connaît.
Paimon, do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Avonius. Hello.
hi.
Elle se croise toujours aussi timide.
Mm-mm.
Ouais, ça aime bien. C'est fou ça. Deux timides en même temps, putain, je suis con.
This is getting awkward fast.
Bah ouais, elles sont
You're
toutes deux
both
super
so
timides.
shy. So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything. The only people who read children's books are those with a
Attends. Ah oui,
childlike
ok.
wonder
Putain,
and
je croyais que c'était moi
imagination.
qui parlais, je comprenais pas.
Or children, of course. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence?
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings? Okay, so what do you think?
If I
Qu'est-ce
had
que
to
c'est?
guess, maybe a fairy that can make. I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation.
Wow.
Elles vont trop bien
Her
s'aimer.
guesswork is really good though. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting
Elle
for
a
the
stressé
first
de la vie
time?
là.
Well,
Then, what would you wish for?
I'd.
Oh putain, voilà, tout pareil.
You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality. That's very kind of you. Kale!
Qui c'est encore qui arrive?
I know
Amber.
that voice.
Non. La meilleure copine.
Kale! Oh, you made good time, huh? You're way earlier. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber, have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon?
J'avoue, on l'avait jamais vu.
A long time ago, I had a lot. So ever since my Alizées got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back. Thanks.
If it's okay with
trop
everyone,
cool.
why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't.
Of course. Fine, but
Ok, vas-y. Hein.
Sure, go right ahead.
Faites vos bails.
Sorry,
elle
I
a trouvé
agreed to
une-
meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes.
Ah non,
so...
qu'est-ce qu'on...
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now? I'll
Très
come get her
bien.
later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people.
sure, no problem.
Awesome.
Tout le monde se rend compte, c'est magnifique. Elle veut pas aller avec
You
Amber.
all right there, Kale? I'm just feeling a little shy today. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends.
Ah oui,
I've
ok.
only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struck. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. But, it's nearly time. Let's go to the.
Ok, ok, c'est juste parce qu'elle est timide, ça m'a fait peur. Allez, on va aux portes. Qui c'est qui va débarquer? Oh là, il y a bien du monde.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get View, Vayu.
Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte encore?
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Bah tu m'étonnes, l'autre il te saoulait. Ok, il y a tout le
And
monde qui est
who's this
réuni.
young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose. And Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari.
So you have a teacher as well.
Yep, he's extremely and this is General Mahamatra Sino of the
Le Grand
Sumire
Sino.
Academia.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity.
Après on les connaît déjà,
Just
nous on
to
les a
keep
tous
Kale
vus. Hein.
Keep me company? But it was
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long
But I've been here on my own loads of times.
Putain, la pauvre collègue.
What about your work though? What if something bad happens while the
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation.
Ah oui, bah oui, c'est Albedo.
Please, Sucrose. Genius is
Oh,
an
putain, voilà.
unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to...
Mr. Albedo. But it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great!
Putain, il y a tout le monde. Ça c'est cool, les événements comme ça, à chaque fois il y
So
avait plein
tell
de
me,
persos.
Sucrose, since your specialty is bioal...
Wait, can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now?
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the... I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested...
We're supposed to
Sino.
be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines?
What new identity?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders.
Ah oui,
And
ok.
Kale's was traveling musician. Very much so.
Putain, mais en même temps,
I
il
do
rigole
wish
pas.
some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt. What philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not...
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research...
Okay, I got it, but... As much as I don't... It takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different... Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and...
Monsieur Albedo, il va gérer. Qu'est-ce qu'il va nous
Then
dire?
please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo,
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous... If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance... But before that,
Ouah, trop long. Beaucoup trop long. Ok, ouais, c'est super.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable... Take a look. And should you find anything here to...
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great!
Ok, il a fait un programme.
Paimon feels like tagging... Wait!
Programme sur mesure.
Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's tech...
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking...
I'll help pitch the tents!
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter...
Great,
Ok,
then it's
elle c'est plutôt
decided.
du genre à commander.
Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest.
Ok, très bien. Donc là, on va au lac? Non, on va où? Ah oui, il faut qu'on aille commander. Faut qu'on commande la bonne nourriture. Hop. Non, je veux pas m'asseoir. Donne-moi à manger.
Hey, Sarah, can we?
Sure. Come, would you like anything?
Do we?
Non, on a besoin de rien
Want
d'autre.
Okay.
On n'a pas de sous.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'll give you the sweet flower from.
c'est bon, elle a quand même eu ce qu'elle voulait.
Oh, if that was a.
Ok, nickel. Il est où le campement? 115 mètres? Attends, c'est où? Ouais, putain, ils se sont pas foulés, ils sont vraiment allés juste à côté, alors qu'il y a toute la nature autour. Mais bon, après, ça suffit. Hein. Il y a l'eau et tout. J'avoue, ils sont pas mal en vrai, au bord de la mer. Enfin, de la mer. De ça, de l'eau. Ah, il y a le pêcheur, c'est vrai. Putain, j'avais oublié qu'il y avait ça. Ok, ils sont tous là.
All right. Looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Think it's all thanks to Master and Sign.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer,
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing?
J'avoue. Donc, tout ce que se donner des louanges.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that...
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that, as far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually small lampgrass.
That's right.
Oh, bien, bien.
I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru.
Ok, ça parle
I liked it a lot.
nourriture.
I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Ouais, en gros, il veut la recette, voilà.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much.
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
C'est juste qu'elle est stressée de fou.
Sorry. I didn't mean.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white
Which day was this?
just
Je crois
after
que c'était
passing
Paimon.
through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your... Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
En vrai, c'est possible qu'elle tombe ou pas. Bah ouais, quand elle dort.
No? Not funny?
Ah, ok, c'est une blague,
you know,
putain.
as in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts
Ah,
make you
sinon, il
fall
a
to
un
the
humour, laisse
ground.
tomber, quoi.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis
What hypothesis?
that plant
Ah ouais, on va la
species
pousser.
indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of.
Hey! Paimon's Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches? That... Hey! Not you! I
Ah, c'est la
think
bête
the
de foire.
Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more in...
Ah, I see. You...
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
Putain, il est casse-couille avec ça.
Hmm? It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of...
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General...
Yeah, so that's another thing he does.
Il a
He'll keep repeating...
lui dit toujours la même chose.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like...
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would... Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of... I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my...
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. There's also Kale Flower, which would
Qu'est-ce qu'il
technically make
raconte
more
encore, lui?
sense. But some...
Ok, il y a un blanc.
Moving swiftly up.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation. And this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while all...
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure...
That's just an excuse. What?
Ouais, il voulait juste venir là en
Also,
fait.
There's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card
Mais
back.
non.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Non.
Well, you should. For the sake of our continued when I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually a friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion.
Calx?
You mean, he's a...
I see. So,
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to...
Not
J'avoue.
only me...
C'est vraiment un prétexte.
if my writer friend were here now...
Oh, here.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Mais oui, c'est lui, putain, c'est vrai. J'avais
Having my
oublié.
new friends address me by my pen name feels... somewhat unusual.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on...
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now.
C'est vrai
All
que
of
t'es amis.
our conversations have been deep and interesting. And Sino, your passion for this game is...
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me...
Wow, your teachers.
I feel the same about yours. Well...
So, how much should I budget for the timeless
Rien
masterpiece?
du tout, il va le faire
Surely
gratuit.
timeless masterpiece.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless...
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are...
I see. So, this has an almost religious
My jokes?
I do.
Really?
Mais non.
I didn't...
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is...
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something?
Merde, elle a fait cramer son
nutritional
truc.
meal. Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look?
Bon, c'est pas très grave, non? Bon, elle a juste fait cramer son potage.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a...
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's... yes. I'm not sure if you've... Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
Ouais,
Remember
ouais.
that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving...
Oh, yeah! She's...
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, back
Ah oui,
as
ok,
much
c'est
as
pour
I'd like
souffler
to
dans son
make
tube.
progress
Ouais.
in my research, I'd prefer to see her...
All right.
You will? Then tell me.
Huh?
All right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting...
Ok, on va aller à la table.
We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about when...
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That
Vas-y, encore une
bad,
fois.
huh?
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What...
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for...
Found you!
Ah, oh putain, il y a eux là. Bah oui, c'est vrai, c'est sa
I
pote aussi.
knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really...
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since 2 of our very own alchemists are here... Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the reconnaissance...
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time too. Of course.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Ah oui, à chaque fois en fait.
Glad to know we've made a
En
good
fait, ils la
impression.
connaissent du
Come on,
coup
Kale.
aussi.
We're gonna take you to check out a few...
Okay, great.
Still as...
You know Am.
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make.
Elle a pas d'amis comme ça.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow.
All right, I'll start.
Ok, tout le monde repart.
Gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check. Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go.
Attends, on va aller voir le
corner him
barde.
and make him answer.
Vanity. Attends, on va voir vraiment tout le monde, genre. Je sais plus s'il y a une entrée par là. Si, bien fait.
More speed.
Ok.
More speed.
Putain, il est tout seul.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard, put your drink down and get your game.
Toujours un verre à la main.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the wind bloom.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer.
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good thing. Also, I happen to know where. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you.
4 objets,
Isn't
ah
that
ouais.
generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't. You can get back to guzzling.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than... There are actually a great many things, though. Once this is over, would you like to join me for, a fake...
Très bien. Parlez à Sucrose. Fallait qu'on synthétise des trucs.
Sucrose, we've got some good news and some bad. Huh? Really? Don't most people? Oh, all right then. The wind said that the prophecy is real.
That doesn't sound like bad news.
J'allais manger. Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte, elle est...
Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
It's fine. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety. So, the initial question is, can the flowers... But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category...
Whoa, slow down.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought. Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather...
Could it
Ok.
be the wind?
Oh,
Elle va se débrouiller toute
the
seule.
wind bloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. In which case, the wind bloom... I've made a note. Okay,
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time. Guess
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2
Dans
days?
2 jours.
thing. In the meantime, we'll also think about the
D'accord.
since we're really going for this,
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her. And I also didn't want to get her... But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over... All right.
De rien, hein. Ok, l'acte 1 terminé. Un rassemblement de visiteurs. Bah, c'est cool. Aïe, ok. C'est cool, et ça nous débloque tout l'événement. Bah, parfait, parfait, parfait.